Goku at the moment entering the time room would have in mind to overcome all his limits. He'd try to access the Ultra Instinct, but this time it would be impossible. No matter how many tries he did, he wasn't able to do it. Damn it! How am I not able to achieve this? There should be a trigger like Super Saiyan? I don't get it. I don't know how to access that state again. On planet Beerus, Vegeta would decide to have the most rigorous training of his life, with the intention of surpassing Goku.
Whis, train me as hard as possible. I want to reach the Ultra Instinct. I don't want to stay behind Kakarot.
Of course, since the tournament of the 12 universes is coming in a very short time. But to be honest, I doubt very much you'll be able to access Ultra Instinct. Vegeta would be shocked by what he said, which damaged his ego.
Are you telling me, Whis, you think that only Kakarot's capable of achieving the Ultra Instinct? You, like me, are Saiyans. He even was a low-class Saiyan.
But apparently that's not mattered he was low class. His power was able to surpass the entire elite warriors, surpassing the power of the gods of destruction.
Hell, that means no matter how hard I try, I can't overcome Kakarot. I won't even be able to reach Ultra Instinct.
You are correct on part. Since I never said that you wouldn't be able to surpass Mr. Goku, that is only for you to decide, since you must prove that hard work is capable of surpassing talent. But by your internal energy system, and even by the skills you have, I'm sure you'll be able to reach the Ultra Ego.
Ultra Ego? I've never heard you talk about that power or state, since I guess it's similar to the Ultra Instinct of Kakarot and the Angels.
You're correct, Mr. Vegeta. What happens is we angels, despite mastering Ultra Ego, do it on minimal energy scales, since the energy that is required is energy of destruction, energy that only archangels possess. It is said that if a user is able to master Ultra Ego, he can overcome the Ultra Instinct.
But if all the gods possess that energy, of course, Whis has much more on smaller scales since we never compare ourselves with the archangels. I understand. What means is that I have to reach Ultra Ego with my abilities. I have a doubt. Who are the Archangels? I never heard of them.
The Archangels are entities as old as Zeno-sama himself. It's said that there are 4, but each of them have powers similar to a king at all.
What? I can't assimilate what you told me. As I understand, the king of Zeno-sama is the most powerful entity of the 12 universes. Is that a lie?
Well, of course not. The great Zeno-sama has the ultimate authority of the universe. In short, space is infinite and there are also multiverses. Each multiverse is made of 12 universes. It's not known exactly how many multiverses exist, but it is said that the Archangels are rulers of the other multiverses.
That's because they possess powers of a king of all. I don't know if I'm confused with the abilities of Archangels, but I would be able to defeat the King of the All, since even between us, Ultra Ego provides a max defense. I don't understand what the capabilities of Ultra Ego are. Does it have more reaction speed with attacks, or what does the state provide?
The Ultra Ego can cover the whole body with energy of destruction, including the organs, while the reaction speed is compared to the Ultra Instinct, but the power of your enemy is weaker than his. The simple aura of the Ultra Ego disintegrates it completely.
For the same reason, I think Archangels be able to defeat Zeno-sama, because the King of All possesses Ultra Instinct. If the Archangels possess that power, the King of All would be disintegrated by touching his aura. I'm ready to have this training and be able to reach Ultra Ego. I know I can achieve it. I'll be more powerful than Kakarot.
Of course, I must confess that the training is a candidate of the God of Destruction. I don't know how much affinity you have with energy of destruction. Since it will be a complex training I've given you, will you be able to endure it?
Of course I can bear it. I don't care if my whole body's destroyed. I have to take care of the Saiyan race. I'm the prince of the most powerful race. Exercise this, it'll be interesting. 2 rivals with doctrines that would be more powerful than Vegeta would all dominate the Ultra Ego. Or Son Goku could dominate Ultra Instinct to its max power.
But it's time to stop with these words. Since we'll start training to God's candidate of destruction, I'm prepared. Meanwhile, returning to the room of time, Goku in 2 days of training had an incredible power. Increasing his powers greatly, it hadn't been enough for him to access the Ultra Instinct. What's wrong with me? What's the reason I can't access the Ultra Instinct again? Goku would remember the words of Whis. The Ultra Instinct was an absolute calm. So to activate it, you have to have great mental power and activate the Ultra Instinct on the battlefield because your body perceives max danger. In that case, I gotta trade my mind for meditating. I'm sure I can achieve it without the help of Whis. I'm able to reach the Ultra Instinct I want him to train me. Goku would meditate with the intention of being able to activate Ultra Instinct. In a different dimension from the original, we noticed how Trunks was trying to run away from a warrior similar to Goku, but was wearing a black outfit with energy of pure evil. I still don't understand who you are, but if you have the same body as Mr. Goku, to address me, you have to be more respectful. A dirty mortal should not address himself in a way as a god I am. For that lack of respect, I'll eradicate you just like I did your mother. Those words have aroused great anger in Trunks. With Super Saiyan 2 max power, would pounce against Black. Despite using all his power in the sword, he has no match to Black Goku. With a few blows on vital points, was able to leave him on the ground badly injured, vomiting blood. Oh no, hell, I haven't been able to get to the past. I won't let my mother's death be in vain. She sacrificed herself to be able to run away and ask for help. Black approached Trunks with the intention of killing him. Trunks, with quick movement and a flash of energy, used a large current of dust which was camouflaging himself to the time machine. Black Goku, with a burst of air, would evade all the smoke, observing a Trunks in a strange ship. I don't know how the hell that ship is. I won't let you escape. You, who know this body, I'm sure you recognize this technique. Black would carry the iconic technique of Goku's powerful Kamehameha, which, a few millimeters of hitting Trunks' ship, the ship would teleport to the past, being received by Bulma, realizing her son in the future had returned. This is bad. If Trunks returned, that means something bad's happening in the future. I gotta tell Vegeta. Bulma would communicate with Whis successfully. Miss Bulma, how long? Have you a new dessert for us? It's not time for that. I guess Goku and Vegeta are training with you. Come back as soon as you can. Future Trunks returned injured. I don't understand what you mean, but our planet only Mr. Vegeta is training. But I'll inform you what he has told me. Whis would report the situation to Vegeta. Vegeta, controlling the essence of a god, would give his training a break, changing his expression. Whis, take me to Earth. This is serious. It seems that something interesting. I'll go too. I want to know what's happening, and simple news to change Vegeta's temperament. Both deities with Vegeta would go to Earth at max speed. In the Room of Time, Goku would be meditating for about 5 months, in which he mastered 95% of his internal energy. Thanks to this, Goku would immediately open his eyes, managing to release an incredible pressure over the place. Being so, he was able to crack the dimension, and a great silver aura would rise. That's why a few seconds would be seen Goku observing the imperfect Ultra Instinct. I achieved it, but the same power which I was able to phase hit means that it's not 100% Ultra Instinct. I gotta keep trying. Goku would begin meditating in that state, since he even felt his bones were affected by the great pressure of his power. I still have to take a break. I'll try to meditate in this state for the next 48 hours. Goku would concentrate, starting to meditate once more. The deities managed to reach Earth, and thanks to the staff of Whis, recovered the wounds Trunks had, making him wake up. Trunks, tell me what happened. Was it Majin Buu? Tell us. Mother, I've been able to return, and I'll tell you. A warrior similar to Son Goku appeared on Earth, calling himself a god. He was able to destroy everything in his path, and even though I used maximum Super Saiyan 2, I couldn't do anything. So a cheap copy of Kakarot appeared in the future. That'll be nothing more than training. A damn copy can't compare to the real Kakarot. Father, definitely the new power is amazing. I even would need the power of Lord Goku to defeat him. Huh, don't say stupid things. But to make you calmer, how about we have friendly combat? I'll show you a little of my power. That seems great to me. Also, I'll be more powerful. Instantly, father and son would get in a battle pose, about to fight. A crack would appear with a great power perceived. Well, so that ship's capable of time travel. No matter where you go, I'll hunt you down like prey. I hope you're ready to die. Black would observe everything around him, realizing that the deities of Universe 7 were there, but Beerus would notice the same time ring in the possession. So it's been able to time travel to get the time rings. This is strange, since all the rings are in Universe 10 and they're guarded by the deities of that universe. Heh, so you're the copy of Kakarot. Trunks, I want you to watch as I beat this guy up. Open your eyes. Ha! The mighty Vegeta wants to confront me. Get out of my sight if you don't want to make me a fool of you in front of your son. Vegeta, irritated by Black's arrogance, with one of his workouts, was able to master his emotions entirely. No matter what you say, you saved me from going to the future to finish, you worm. What do you think of you start a good-for-nothing prince? Both warriors stared at each other. They launched themselves at each other and the battle seemed even. However, in the exchange of blows, Black Goku was more adept to Vegeta's style, which he would notice accessing Super Saiyan 2.
I don't have time to play with you. I don't know if your transformations, but I'll finish you once and for all, since I gotta go back to my training.
Vegeta would begin to give an incredible beating to Black Goku, who wasn't able to do anything against the Prince of the Saiyans. Wow, the power of Dad's amazing! He's able to neutralize Black! Apparently, the help of Mr. Goku's not needed. Something's wrong, because even though the power of that individual does not compare to Vegeta, the more he hits, he receives the power instead of decreasing begins to increase.
With this attack, I'm gonna finish you once and for all.
Vegeta would throw a huge blow at Goku's chest, which would intend to end his life. But Black would dodge it in the last second, increasing his pressure to release all over the place. A pressure more terrifying than the same pressure that Goku was able to release in the tournament.
You've been able to help me adapt in a better way to this body. Thank you. As a symbol of my gratitude, I'll show you the power I got.
Black, with a quick movement, was able to connect multiple blows over Vegeta's body, which, despite his guard up, wasn't able to do anything.
Well, apparently I've increased my power too much. That must even mean that you haven't managed to do anything against me.
In the 48 hours that passed in the time room, Goku would leave, noticing Vegeta's powers increase, and very closely an extremely negative power would cover the entire area.
Vegeta's power is increasing rapidly. What's going on?
Goku, using teleportation, would arrive to the battlefield, seeing Black for the first time. Black would stare at Goku. The pressure of them exerted by their glances was crazy. The whole Universe 7 was shaking in a great way.
What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.